How could it be that by reading a book we will actually change ourselves in a way that we begin to feel a world that at the moment we can't even imagine? The language in this book is very unique. The Zohar is written in the language of the Midrash, and it describes a picture that seems to be corporeal, meaning objects, actions, things that belong to this world. I need to anticipate, as I'm reading the book of Zohar, that at some point during the reading I will begin to feel behind what I'm reading, all that I'm reading and seems corporeal, words that I'm familiar with from this world, behind them I need to begin to feel desires and qualities. If I begin to add my emotions to it, because desires are emotions, if I begin to gradually see how they exist in me and fluctuate within me, they begin to have their own life. That is already an indication. It's a big thing. It's a sign that I'm aimed at the goal.
It's not so important for us how much we understand from the text. What's important to us is only the desire to reveal it, because according to our desire, it will become revealed. The fact that I hear some commentaries from someone wiser doesn't bring me to a revelation. Maybe the opposite. It blocks my mind and builds up my pride, my will to receive. I receive some fulfillment from that, and maybe it satisfies me. So the commentaries that we usually like to listen to next to the text of the Zohar are such that only help us delve deeper into the search, so we can better grasp how to reveal that text to myself. Baal Salam also writes about it, that you reveal one portion and
בתקופה שבה שנאה שטפה את העולם, כשמלחמות עקובות מדם מתרחשות מכל עבר, חיי אדם מאבדים כל ערך, ושליטה, כבוד ורכוש הופכים לערך עליון. לפני יותר מ2000 שנה, במערה חשוכה וצפופה בצפון הארץ, ישבו 10 מקובלים, ובראשם רבי שמעון בר יוחאי, וכתבו ספר גדול על נצחיות ועל אהבה חובקת עולם. הם כתבו מדריך על האופן שבו אנחנו וכל העולם נוכל להגיע לאושר. הם חשבו עלינו שחיים כאן, היום. הם חלמו על הרגע שבו אנחנו נפתח את הספר הזה ונרגיש יחד בכוח שלו.
As we study the book of Zohar, everything should eventually become one. In my sight, in my feeling, there are various souls or various desires, and I wish to unite all of them together, the way they truly are, not in the false way they appear to me. In this study there is no understanding at all, only attainment. We study in order to attain the Creator. The Creator is the quality of bestowal, which we reveal. Where? Inside of us. All of this should eventually happen in me by the light that reforms.
We wish the true reality to become apparent to us. When a person begins to put together, assemble the connection of his soul with the other souls, it means that he begins to assemble his own image, because none of us has an individual structure. Our individual structure is our form of connection and way of connection with the other souls. Individually, we're all points, not more than that. And all the rest that belongs to our soul is how much we connect, in what way, at what level, in what form, to the other souls. And the correct connection with the other souls is called Merkava, chariot. Some people think that the term chariot refers to some secrets. It only refers to this degree, meaning owning a chariot means that you already constructed your connection with the other souls in the structure of the inclusive soul, and this is called.
We think that the more we understand the material, the more we advance. Or even the more we feel the material, the more we advance. But it's incorrect. It is not the wise one who learns, and it's not necessarily the sensitive one who receives the correct impressions. No one's gonna ask you, did you pass the test? Do you already feel this and that? Did you already do this and that? Did you succeed? No, there are no tests as in this world at all. Just forget about any kind of approach you know from this world. It's all wrong. The success only depends on your effort. It is written, I labor and I find. In every moment, take only your effort into account. How much can I pressure myself to connect with godliness through the group, which is pure bestowal? The Zohar tells you about how the entire system works. It is an inclusive, infinite system. We exist inside of it, and it is revealed before each and every one to the extent you can sense it. We simply begin to feel all of a sudden, it's as though you go from darkness to light, but you only think there's darkness, where after a few minutes you begin to see what's there, and it becomes clearer and clearer until you see that you don't even need to turn on the light. There's a small illumination that is enough. That's it, you can manage. It's the same thing here. At first, when you enter, you have nothing but a little more connection and influence of the text, and you begin to feel that you're there. Instead of the feeling of this world which we have now, you begin to feel that there are forces around us influencing us, and we interact with them, and it's happening right here and now, as if the air thickens.
The book of Zohar is built in a very unique way. Its influence is called a remedy. You don't understand a word of what's written there. However, you try to understand like a baby that doesn't know how to read, how to ask, doesn't know how to talk, doesn't understand what's being said to it, but it watches and absorbs. I only want to absorb an impression. The entrance to spirituality is just like the natural entrance of a baby being born into this world. So I read what's written, and I want only one thing. How does it have to do with me? Where is it within me? I want to absorb an impression. I want to know this with wide open eyes and mouth, like a baby. And then to the extent of my desire, the book influences. I want to develop spiritually, and that's why I opened the book of Zohar. That's all.
There are some people, I'm one of them actually, who at first perceive the wisdom of Kabbalah as mere wisdom, like spiritual physics, with analysis and synthesis and so on. What will it help me? What will the knowledge give me? Am I found in what's written? In myself? In my qualities, my desires and feelings? Am I found in what's called the next world? I have to feel it. I have to be into it. It has to happen within me. It has to manifest in me. This book is an adventure book. You go into it. It's not like you're imagining that you're into it, but you're literally going into it. That's the goal. What are the indications for progress in reading the Zohar? The indications for advancement are feeling a greater necessity to bond with others. That is the clearest, strongest indication. Other indications are as follows. I feel that for some reason the Zohar attracts me. That, of course, there are ups and downs, fluctuations, but they're not big, meaning I nevertheless feel that it's good for me, pleasant for me to read and be around this book. I begin to feel that there is a power in this book that connects me to life. Even a person who does not attain, does not understand and feel, he feels that this book is the end of the rope that the Creator sent to the creatures in this world, and by holding on to that rope, we'll be able to ascend to Him.